Hey there, Parker Reed here, and welcome to PR Media, your home for everything movies and music through my eyes. And today we have a review of the brand new 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray edition of 1981's Halloween 2. After failing to kill stubborn survivor Laurie and taking a bullet or six from former psychiatrist Dr. Sam Loomis, Michael Myers has followed Laurie to Haddonfield Memorial Hospital, where she's been admitted for Myers' attempt on her life. The institution proves to be particularly suited to serial killers, however, as Myers stabs, cuts, and slashes his way through hospital staff to reach his favorite victim. Going into this review, I've never seen Halloween 2 before. I've seen the original probably 6 or 7 times, but I never made my way to this film. It just never really appealed to me, and I heard it was a notoriously bad sequel. But upon watching it, there are a lot of redeeming qualities to it. It captures John Carpenter's feel and vibe very much so, and even though there is more gore in this movie, and the plot's a little bit thin, and it does rely way too heavily on knowing that you've seen the original, this was an enjoyable movie, and Michael Myers still does feel imposing on it. And overall, it's a solid movie. It's one of the first horror sequels that notoriously is not as good as the original, but I still did find some worth in it. But did I find any worth in this 4K transfer? Let's find out. If you decide to pick up Halloween 2 on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, there is only one version to pick from in the United States because this is the first time it is coming to 4K. And on the cover of the Scream Factory Collector's Edition, we have Michael Myers in front of Haddonfield Memorial Hospital, and on the back we have some information about the movie, its technical specs, as well as what special features are offered. Here is what the spine looks like, and this does have a 4K disc, a Blu-ray disc, and a DVD. And then when you open it up, it does have reversible artwork, and I switched it out from that cover that Scream Factory did for the original poster artwork here on the front. And here's what the case itself looks like. Then when you open it up, that is the 4K disc. And then when you flip it over here, we have a Blu-ray disc on the left and then another DVD on the right. For visuals on Halloween 2, this is native 4K, and this is in widescreen, so you will have black bars at the top and the bottom. And overall, this picture is pretty solid. I don't think this movie looks as good as the original does. It's much more set in the dark and in dark hallways and hospital rooms and such, so it doesn't get to flash itself as far as cinematography goes. The movie's entirely set at night. But overall, there is a lot of detail here, and the HDR is working overtime, and this was taken from the original negative, so it does look good, although there is a lot of grain here, so be prepared for that. But with that comes detail, and overall the picture here looks pretty solid. For audio on Halloween 2, we have Dolby Atmos, and it's fantastic. And I think this audio track sounds even better than the original film. The music here does not receive a lot of updates, but it is a little bit updated. And overall, the sounds here are having to mix with a lot more sound effects. There's a lot more explosions and things going on here than the original, so it does benefit from having that Dolby Atmos track. And I did not even watch this with subtitles, and I heard what everyone was saying. And I wasn't aware what they were saying prior to this because I've never seen this movie before. But upon watching this for the first time, I was impressed with this audio mix. So would I recommend Halloween 2 on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray? I'm going to say yes, this is a casual pickup. I think the only movie in this set that you really need is the first one. I mean, paying like $25-$30 for this doesn't really feel worth it to me, but if you're a big horror fan, I'd say pick it up casually. I don't know if this is going to sell out as quickly as the original will, but it will sell pretty fast. So if you want a lot of the Halloween movies on 4K, I'd say jump on them. I just didn't think this movie was nearly as good as the original. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like what you saw here, you can check us out on Facebook or Instagram, and like, comment, and subscribe if you so choose. My name is Parker Reed. You've been watching PR Media. Keep supporting physical media, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.
Halloween 2. More of the night he came home.